In the studio, we have Grandmaster Nodirbek Abdusattorov, who has finished his game and as well the tournament. He made a draw against Hans Niemann. You are in very good position right now. If you can describe to our viewers what is happening.
Yeah, I just wanted to make a draw today because I felt that I thought this is a good strategy. I mean, if Jordan wins with black, okay, we'll have tiebreak. Okay, if he wins with black pieces against Parham, okay, at least he deserves to play tiebreak. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting if we have tiebreak. I mean, anyway, I'm generally very happy with my performance overall. Didn't lose a single game, won 3. Yeah, it was a little bit lucky at some points, but also I could score more by beating Vincent because I had a good advantage. Yeah, overall I think it was a very balanced tournament for me.
Today we saw that you were observing the game of Parham and Van Forest, which is quite natural. So what is the current situation right now?
Obviously Jordan is bluffing. I mean, he has a pawn down, but he's trying to put pressure Parham on time. I saw at some point when he took bishop a2, I thought before it's just very safe for white, at least going for this endgame. Bishop b3 takes.
Wait. Maybe we should pull it.
Yeah, I thought at one point. Here actually instead of bishop f4 I was thinking b4 for Parham, bishop b3, take, and okay, black so playing this endgame, which is pawn down, and I don't think he has single chance for win, but okay, Parham went for bishop f4, and okay, he's anyway pawn down, but he has some sort of hope, here. So yeah, I mean, it's gonna be interesting to follow.
Mm-hmm. All right. Can we just quickly take a look to your game as well? What was happening?
I didn't try to put pressure on him. Just played very safe, solid line. He told me after the game maybe a4 is the best move. Takes everything and knight d7, queen d3. Maybe white is very slightly better, but objectively black should be fine. What I played I think is also one of the options, and yeah, here I think he played the best way, knight bd7, and c3 is I think important, not to get into slightly worse position, and yeah, the point is I have this queen e3 intermezzo, and yeah, after that it's just very equal.
Mm-hmm. And to talk about yesterday's game, it was the key game that changed the whole setup of the tournament, and you took over Van Forest to lead the tournament. But it was really long game, opposite color bishop, and if you can just describe that game too.
Yeah, I played the Vienna, which is very provocative opening. Well, I think he played very logical way, and I think he got a little bit too excited after the opening. He played h4. I think his main move is either rook d1 or short castles. But yeah, he went h4, and visually he seemed very ambitious and very optimistic. But I think after knight d5 already it's black is completely fine.
I'm trying to set up, but you did it so fast.
Have a quick look. Okay, it's updating.
Yeah, updating. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I can explain it. Yeah. So we.
Just a second, because it will be so good to show this to viewers.
Anyways, it was not so much, but yeah, I continued to put in pressure, and at some point he visually looked very nervous, and we got this opposite color rook endgame, bishop and rook endgame, and obviously I was trying to find the best way, but I think he resisted well up to some point, and yeah, closer to second time trouble he Yeah, he blundered with g4, and yeah, I think it's very natural because I went king e6, like I go on the king side direction, and after g4 I suddenly switched to king d5, and I think it was a little bit, you know, it was out of his, you know, search zone. So yeah, I think, yeah, we can jump into endgame directly. Yeah, here I think he found a very nice way, like sacrificing the pawn, but getting to rook to b7. So if I take, the idea is rook b8, bishop b6, rook b7, and he has all sort of ideas like bishop c6, bishop e8. And if one of my, of course, key ideas is to play g5, but he always has bishop h5, after which he's completely fine, and he has a counterplay with, thanks to, you know, weakness of f7 pawn. So yeah, I think I found some practical way to continue the game, and yeah, here, as I explained, I think, yeah, it was just some, yeah, I think it was out of his, you know, radar to miss king d5, and yeah, suddenly I blocked the c file, and his rook cannot protect his bishop, and the game is over.
And also the way how you converted to give this bishop back when you sacrifice is very solid.
So yeah, I mean, it's, you know, it's, of course, there are many ways. Also, I can keep the bishop and play for mate, but I think it was the most practical way to go to completely winning rook endgame, because my king is well placed and I cut his king. So yeah.
Before this tournament, you were also in Tata, and you won that event, which was such a great thing. And now here seems like you are in a very good spirit, very good shape. What was the maybe preparation before getting into this shape?
Well, I didn't have so much time to prepare because I played in a freestyle world championship in Weissenhaus. So I had about a week between these two tournaments. And yeah, I did some opening work, but I wouldn't say I prepared something special. I just, you know, kept the composure, and yeah, I played as always. So yeah, it's at the end it's. I can't say it worked, but because there are still some games going on. So yeah, I mean, generally I'm very happy with my performance here. It was very solid, and at moments I kept fighting well, and in the first game against Aravind, when I was trouble, I found some only moves to get out of bad position, and then slowly I had some chances, and I eventually converted. And my game against Gukesh was of course a roller coaster, and yeah, I managed to outplay him in the very complicated middle game. Yeah, in general, I think it was a very typical tournament for me.
And today in the morning we have this early round, and most of the players looked really maybe sleepy, you know, but you looked so fresh. What was your secret about it?
No, in general, I'm a morning person, so it's natural for me to be in good shape in the morning. So yeah, of course, I used to feel some discomfort when I played in the morning, but you know, with time, with experience, you know, I adopted to these rounds.
Well, congratulations for such a great performance, and thank you so much to give us a lot of joy to analyze your games, and hopefully we're going to have one more interview with you in the end of all the games are done. So congratulations.
Thank you very much.